Hello folks, we're going to do a narrated killer Sudoku. Um, so what's the point of this? Well, the point of it is that I like to play Sudoku, and I thought, hey, do you know what would be great is if I did some sort of tutorial for people, but not a tutorial per se. Just do the puzzle and tell people what I'm doing, see if they can pick up or mop up what I'm putting down. So where do we start? We always start in the same place, which is we try and mop up what I call the easy ones. So you've got situations like this where you have it's one box, one cell that only covers one box. They're free numbers. They're free. They cost nothing. Then what else we look for is we look for um, cells that only have one solution. So for instance, here 17. A double that is, or a pair that is 17 can only be 8 and 9. Then what I'm also looking for are where you only have one solution because numbers eliminate options from other cells. So for instance, I'm looking at this straight away. 10, I can see this. So 8 and 9 eliminates 1 and 2 from here. So all it leaves is 3, 4, 6, and 7. Can't be 4. So this can only be 3 and 7. 3 and 7. Also, this here only has one solution, which is 1 and 3. So that's going to be 1 and that's going to be 3. You can't have two numbers the same inside a square. And then what's that leave us with? That leaves us with 2 and 6, which is 8. Now that cell is 16, so that's 8, 9, 8. Excellent. So what else? What else? Okay, down here, this is going to be a 1 and a 5. 1 and 5. Sorry, I had to pause a second. So, where else? Where else are we looking at? Okay, so yeah, so that's 6, that's 1 and 5. Oh, this 8's down here. Can't be 1, can't be 3, can't be 5. So this has to be 2 and 6. Okay, here's another one. So 2 and 6 in here, that eliminates 4 and 8. So it just means that this has to be 1, 3, 7, or 9, but it can't be 1 because of the 1 there and the 1 there. So this has to be 3 and 7. So that's 7. That's 3. Also, I've noticed here, this is a remainder. So you're 4 plus 10 plus 7. 21 plus 18, 39, so this is 6. So then, this cannot be 1 and 6, cannot be 3 and 4, this has to be 2 and 5. 2 and 5, 2 and 5, which means this is 1. This is 5. So 1 has to go in here. Scanning says that 1 has to go in here. So this is going to be 1, 8, and 9. And this remainder is going to be 2. No, not 2. 4. And this remainder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some days I feel like I have no mental acuity, and this is one of those ones. 4 and 9, 4 and 9. I can probably do this one, but I'm going to focus on something that's a little bit easier. So 20 minus 4, 16. 16 plus 7 is going to be 23 plus 11. 23 plus 11, 34. So this 15, that's going to be 4. What else? So this can't be 1, so this has got to be 2 and 3. If my touch screen works correctly. 1 and 4, that means that this is 2 and 5. What's this? This is 11. We haven't got enough numbers there. Okay. Okay, 7 means over here this has to be 6 and 9. There's a 15, so this has to be 7 and 8. And then what's left over? 1 and 3. There we go. So just break this down little by little, okay? So what else? So this being 3 and 1. So that means this is 12. Can't be 3 and 9. This has got to be 4, 5, 7 and 8. But 7 and 8 can't go here. So this is 4, 5. I'm going to put those in, even though it's not strictly a single solution pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So what I'm going to do while I'm here is this and this are going to be a remainder pair. So 12 plus 5 is 17. 17. I'm going to get rid of this 7. So 17 plus 18, 35. 35 plus 20, 55, which means this is going to be 10. Which means it is either 1 or 6. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of work for not a lot of payoff. What else? Oh, hang on. Let's use scanning instead, and let's use scanning in cells. So if this is a 7, 7 can't go there, and 7 can't go anywhere else on that line, can it? So that's going to be a 7, which means that will be a 5. So what does that leave left over? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. We know it's 4 and 9, and 8. Means this is going to be 8. Okay, that's an 8 there, and that's a 7 there. Then this has to be 3 and 9. 3 and 9. 3 and 9. So this is going to be 2, 3, 4, 9. That should be 6. And then what does that leave us here? 13. That leaves us 4 and 8. 4 and 8. What else? Okay, so if this is 5. This has to be 2 and 4. 5 over here. 2. Okay, excellent. So now 9. We should be able to answer this one. Actually, 2, 3, 4, and 5 can't be that, so that has to be a 6. That has to be a 1. This is a 1. This is an 8. This is a 9. Oh, slide that down there. Where else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 7. And then that means that this has to be a 4, because that's what's left over. Means we're solving parts of the puzzle. Okay, scanning, I've just noticed with the 4s. So scanning means that this is a 4. And that's the pair, so that's the 7. Okay, so this is 11, right? Yeah, 4 and 7, 5, and we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're still tidying up. It's not actually a sleeping pill anymore. It's just my nightly pills. Okay, so where are we? So, okay, just had a quick look at this. So this is 9 here. I've got a feeling that, because this has to be a pair, right? So if you look on this line, this is a pair. It's 7 and 9. That's 7 and 9, which means this has to be 3 and 5. Up here, if you look up here, this line here, 11, there's 2, 3, 4, so this has to be 5 and 6. We've already got a 5, so that has to be a 5. And a 6, so what's left over? 1, 2, this is an 8. So what's in here? 2 and 2. 3? Yep, 3. And then 4, which goes in the middle. 4s are done then. Look like the pies are ready. Okay, so... Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of scanning here because I had a feeling that this was the case. 5 can't go in 10, so it has to go there. 7, 9, 3, 7. Okay, so therefore this is what's left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means that this has to be a 1. Okay, scanning instantly draws my eye down. Okay, this has to be 11, so 1 can't go in there. 1 has to go in here, and there's already a 6, so that's 1 and 6. That also helps us solve this bottom corner of the puzzle, I think. Oh, not completely, but enough. 2, so what goes in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that solves up there. That's 11 and that's 11. So hang on, so 4, 5, 6, 7. This could be 2, 3, 8, and 9. 2, 3, 8, 9. Ah, okay. All right, then. So if there's no 9 here, then this has to be 3 and 8. 1, 3, 9, and 1. Which means this has to be 2 and 9. 9 and 2. Come on. Nearly there. 3 and 9. So scanning will get us to the end of this puzzle. 2. Match of that is 7. Then we've got 3. Can only go there. 4, 5, 6, and 8. So that has to be 8. That's 6. Excellent. No excessively complicated maths there. And the only time I did use excessively complicated maths, didn't need to. Anyway, hope that was interesting. Hope that helped. And yeah, hope to see you on the next one.